Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay, and welcome to another English lesson here on the channel where I have the opportunity to help you to improve your English vocabulary, comprehension, and your English fluency. So, today I want to talk to you actually as I am preparing for my next English lesson, which I will probably post on tomorrow. I want to give you somewhat of a different lesson that you can practice throughout the week using your phone. And let me tell you, I am not going to have any slides on today's lesson. I'm simply going to talk to you and give you some information that I believe will help you to improve your English. So, as I look at my notes, what I want to do is give you a few English vocabulary words that you can practice as well as use when you are describing your work week. Everyone describes their day or their week a little differently, and depending on your English level, it will vary on the types of words that you use. So for a beginner, you may say words like busy or difficult. I want to help expand your vocabulary and give you some words and the meaning of these words to help you describe your week. Okay? I hope you're ready for a little bit of learning and laughter. Let's dive into my list of words to describe your week. Exhausting. Exhausting. So we use this particular word to describe our week as being something that has made us tired. You know, I've been so exhausted this week because I have been studying for hours. Or you might say, my week has been so exhausting because I have been doing a lot of errands or running a lot of errands. Exhausting. You know, my week is exhausting, you might say, because I've been watching my kids every day. Some people stay at home. Some people meet their kids when they get off the school bus. And besides their regular work week, they have to tend to their children or their teenagers, and that can be exhausting. Some parents take their kids to instrument practice, or they may have band practice, or they may have to drive them to work because they cannot drive, or they may have some other type of activities that they attend after school. And sometimes as parents, we can be like Uber drivers, taking our kids from one place to another, and it is very, very exhausting. Another word that you can use to describe your week is lengthy. Lengthy, okay? Longer than usual or expected. So you might say, oh, I have had a lengthy day. My day is very lengthy. I had to work an extra 3 hours on the job. Or when my wife comes home, she may say, you know what? I had a lengthy day today. I had to help a lot of customers, and I was on my feet for 6 hours straight. It has been a lengthy day. So longer than usual or longer than expected. Okay. Another word that you can use to describe your week is overwhelming. Overwhelming. Now, when something or someone is overwhelmed, they have had too much to handle. It's been a stressful week. Okay. It's been overwhelming. So let's say you are in sales and you have to deal with management pressuring you to make sales, or you have had to deal with a lot of customers trying to make deals, and you're just stressed out or overwhelmed. Or possibly you may be sick in your body or battling an illness, and trying to get from one place to another is overwhelming. So my neighbor just got back from Las Vegas, and while he was gone, I was feeding his dog. And I've told you guys about my neighbor's dog. He's blind and deaf. And so when my neighbor got home, I called him earlier today and I asked him how was his trip. He said he had a good time, but it was a little overwhelming. And I said, what happened? And because he's an older man, he's had some operations recently on his body. He was saying, "Oh, it's just so much walking, Jay. The hotel that I stayed in, it's so far. The front desk is so far from the room, and I had a walker and I couldn't get around. And so he had to order an electric, what do you call those? Where sometimes you see seniors riding in like the little electric cars to get around that helps them to be more mobile." And he was describing his vacation as fun, but overwhelming. Okay. Another word, hectic. Hectic. Oh, my week has been so hectic. Okay. Very busy or chaotic. So since Thanksgiving, my weeks have been very busy or hectic. I've actually had to go from doing 3 videos or lessons a week to about 1. And not because I didn't totally not want to do lessons, but I was tired. I was having a hectic week. And sometimes life, it happens in that way, and you just get busy. And so you have to prioritize. And I hope you guys understand. But I get it. But I am so grateful for all of the subscribers here on the channel, and many of you that constantly talk to me in the comments and leave comments and answers. I love it. So though we get hectic or very busy at times, and our schedule is hectic, we press on, or we keep moving forward. Let's see, another way that we can describe our week, and this will probably be our last one for today's quick lesson, is cluttered. Okay. So oftentimes we describe like our space or our desk. If you could see my desk right now, you would see that it is cluttered. But you can have a cluttered week. You can have so many things going on in your week to where you become unorganized. And so you may say, my schedule has just been so cluttered. I am sorry that I forgot to take you out for dinner. Okay. Or you may say, my schedule has been so cluttered, I couldn't make an English lesson for my students. Okay. So cluttered, describing something as being unorganized or messy. Okay. So these are a few words that you can use to describe your week: exhausting, lengthy, cluttered, overwhelmed, hectic, and I mentioned stressful. Okay, so I want you to practice these words. Again, exhausting, lengthy, cluttered, overwhelming, hectic, and stressful. Okay, now, if you would like this PDF of these list of words, let me know down in the comments section, and I'll give you guys a link where you can use these words and study them and practice them. All you got to do is let me know down in the comments section. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new playlist called Dear Students, and I will have just random parts of my life and lessons that I want to talk to you guys about. So I'll start a new playlist and it'll be called Dear Students, or maybe I should call it something else. I don't know, my life and thoughts. I don't know, but it'll be very informal like this. And you can take what I give you and study to help improve your English on a day-to-day basis. Be on the lookout for my next English lesson. I've got it done. All I have to do is to record it. As always, if you know someone trying to improve their English, be sure to share today's lesson with them. And I hope you join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then.